Alright, y'all, I just went short. Um, okay, so I was going long up into. Well, let me see what this is. I didn't really want to go short today because I was bullish and I wanted to see some buy side ran. But from what happened during the macro time, we had a chance to go higher and we had to shift the market structure here, create a fair value gap. I use this fair value gap to go long, stop loss over the top end of that fair value gap. And I'm targeting opening range gap below. I need one of these to be on the 15-minute. Once I got 4 more minutes into 10 o'clock news. It's a fair value gap. I used to go short. This trade right here is a little tricky, to be honest. Okay, we got 1 more minute to 10 o'clock. I just don't see. I don't like how we made shift and market structures right before 10 o'clock. It then created these setups. So I want 10 o'clock to hold. If not, then I would target the buy side again. It's my first trade of the day, so. Damn, nigga! God damn, nigga! What the fuck? Oh, shit! Damn, nigga! I got that on live, bro! Oh, fuck! God damn! Shit! Nigga! What the fuck? Holy shit! God damn! Bro, that's getting clipped on my mama. Fuck! Shit! God damn! What the fuck was that? Alright, y'all listen? Y'all listen? Hold on. Fuck, my nigga. Alright, bet. Alright, we about to go over this recap real quick. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. Y'all seen that. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. But look, going into the day, I had a bullish bias. So that wasn't even expected. You know what I'm saying? I had a bullish bias going into the day. Where was I targeting? I was targeting this high right here. You see that? This is the daily chart. I was targeting this high, right? Boom. Easy. 15-minute chart. Before the day at 8 o'clock, we came and swept that low resistance liquidity right here. So that gave me even more confirmation that I wanted to see higher prices because we did come and take out these lows before the day started. You know what I'm saying? So we came out, took out those lows at 8 o'clock, traded higher, and then at 9:30, right? We respected 9:30 came and we respected this fair value gap, and it started trading higher. And then we created another fair value gap and started trading higher. So when I did see this at this moment, I'm thinking this was going to be the run to that daily high that I was just showing y'all in the daily chart. You know what I'm saying? Because we manipulated the lows, right? Which is what I want to see before going long. And then we got our displacement. You know what I'm saying? Displacement. And then we respected the fair value gap. And then respecting fair value gaps, right? But instead of taking that daily high, we came and swept out these short-term highs right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I always like to say, like, when you do expect something to like run higher, right? If it do take out a liquidity before we run to that liquidity, always like be on the lookout for a reversal or a continuation. You know what I'm saying? Just because we did have buy side above, just even even though we had buy side above, we came and took out these buy sides, so we didn't have to run to that buy side above because we engaged the buy side still. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean we can't run back up here later in the session, but we grabbed more than buy side, so we didn't have to run to that last buy side. And if you don't know, I trade based on time, right? So when I did see this buy side run, and then I seen us inverse this fair value gap, if I'm going long, right, into a buy side above current price, I don't want to see fair value gaps being inversed. So we came and closed below this fair value gap. And honestly, I went long right here. I went long inside this fair value gap. And then I got stopped out once we inversed it. When we inversed the fair value gap, I got stopped out. Well, no, I didn't get stopped out. I market order out because I didn't like what I seen type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then at this moment, I'm waiting for time. So I trade 945, 950 macro. You know what I'm saying? So since we inversed this fair value gap, I figured that we're not going long no more, or we was gonna have like a deep retracement. So now I'm just waiting for time. So as you can see, we got two fair value gaps that formed at 9:50, right? So that's macro time. It's not a coincidence that we ran buy side, inversed fair value gap, traded higher, fell short of this high, and displaced down, shifted market structure, creating two fair value gaps in the macro. That's not a coincidence, right? So what happened? I shorted the first fair value gap. And I targeted, let me show y'all what I targeted, because what I targeted not on this screen real quick. So I like to target, I'm gonna just delete that half. I like to use opening range gaps a lot in my trading, you know what I'm saying? So this was the close from yesterday at Tuesday, and then this was the opening right here. This candle was the opening today at 9:30. And then that's your opening range, right? If you don't know what opening range is, all you gotta do is go on RTH, regular trading hours. If you don't know how to do it that way, go to settings, and then session, regular trading hours, electronic trading hours, quick regular trading hours, right? Boom. So this whole gap did not get traded in and needed to be filled since we just broke down, right? And since we broke down, I needed something to target below. So you could have targeted this low, could have targeted consequent encroachment, or you could have targeted the low end. I targeted the low end, and shit, we just opened up at 10 o'clock news. Also, there was news at 10 o'clock. So the fact that we had news, I was expecting us to do something. You feel me? Go somewhere. And then, I'm saying that was my TP, the low end of opening range gap. And shit, that's really it. That was the macro trade. One thing I could really just say, like, the macro, bro. That's the easiest way to trade, is the macro, because it combines time and price. You don't even have to. It's time, bro. It's a time-based setup. So you know that if it's 9:38, it's not the time yet. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is wait for that 15-minute window, boom, type shit. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. That was a crazy ass trade. So like the video. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like the video, and I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. We out.